Valero think I should. Life is a gamble, and I'm. How we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-1, seeing around the stars, double R, finna race, hit a race like space, you slow. All this drifting down below sea level. Run around.
Oh, man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Outside Stauffer. Well, it's outside. The floater. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now Wells.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Here's MP. He's got 5. Pass to Zadirko. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. Stauffer with the ball. James up top. Back to Stauffer. Hits the three-pointer.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
And here's MP on the outside. Here's Zadirko. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Hawkins covering. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. The Dynasty leading. Hawkins left side. The floater. And it's MP missing. Outside Stauffer. Outside James. Passes to Wells. Over Dillard. And Wells gets it to go. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator jump. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now here's Fisher. Here's MP. That one goes. Count it.
How about the strength MP showed there? Showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Outside Stauffer. Shoots over Hopkins. Stauffer misses. One-on-one fast break. The offensive rebound. Here's MP. That one misses off the backboard. The Wolfpack trailing here. Here's Wells. MP grabs the miss.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him.
Shoots a three. He's now made half of his 10 shots in this one with his 5th made basket.
And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. Now Wells. Over Dillard. Wells, no good. To the inside. And Fisher throws it down.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Wells with it, now covered by MP. Can they get it? Wells, no good. MP, Timmerman defending. And James Dirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Ricky Davidson. Jason.
And the Wolfpack with possession. A 12-point contest. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yup, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's MP. It's good, and he's now 6 for 11. MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. Pass to Carter. Unloads from 13 feet, and the jumper falls for him.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Johnson. MP, no good.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
4 on the clock. From 17 feet out, and there's another one for the Wolfpack. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Leading by as many as 14. From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Pass to Carter. James up top. Kicks it out to Cordova. No good on the triple. Over to the wing. Back to MP. The three is up. In for his 7th make in 13 attempts.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's MP. He's got 18. And the Dynasty another 3. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now it's Carter outside. James up top. Pass to Carter. Cordova. Over Luan. The shot by Cordova, no good.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
Substitution for the Dynasty.
And it's stolen away by Timmerman. Wells down low. MP's there. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Back to Wells. Over MP. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Here's Zadirko. Another shot. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Here's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Here's Wells. Up and in on the layup.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
MP right side. A shot off that time, and through one half, it hasn't even been close. Dynasty ahead, opening a huge gap, and will return right after this break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Oh, Dillard just going right at the defense inside. I like how fearless he can be at times.
And he makes the first.
Eric Dillard. Taking 2 shots.
Good on both attempts. Now Wells. Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. Pass to Timmerman. Wells outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
You can almost see the red paint in that corner. We know MP can get hot from those corner zones.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. Here's Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. Nails it from 3.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
And the Dynasty call time here. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Poked loose. And it's stolen away by Dillard. And here we go. Back to MP. Pass to Zadirko. And that one, good.
Ooh, and Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Here's Robinson. Wells, now covered by MP. Back to Robinson. Puts up a three. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
MP with the rock. It'll be Timmerman picking him up. And here's MP on the outside. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Outside for James. Outside Stauffer. With just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Sinks the tray.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Outside for Timmerman. Wells. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him.
MP. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there he did just that.
And Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Got a piece of it, and so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson.
Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And the Wolfpack have possession. And here's Carter. Outside Stauffer. That's good, and Deshaun Carter with the assist.
Carter has such a high basketball IQ. He's always looking for his next move and trying to find the open shooter.
MP, he's covered by Johnson. He gets it in there.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Swings it to Stauffer. Back to Carter. And he's going for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession. The Wolfpack making a switch here. Deciding to change it up.
MP. Jonathan Lack. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's MP. Connects it from downtown.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Outside Stauffer. It's Drew Robinson at the high post. James launches it. Shot no good for Stauffer.
2 minutes remaining.
Davidson inside. Defended by Robinson. And it's MP missing. Outside, Timmerman. And it's stolen away by Junior. MP outside. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
MP with a head of steam. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
Pass to Timmerman. Stauffer. Over MP. Stauffer misses. MP with the rock. Wells on him. And they double up MP. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Here's Stauffer. Yes, it is. Score the buckets. 5 of 11 on the night.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Outside, Timmerman passes to Wells. Robinson with it. Puts it up from 12. MP grabs the miss. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack have possession. Pass to Timmerman. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Fires from 18. He can't make that one in. And here's MP on the outside. Off the mark. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Oh, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the scout.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind them.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it. Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome It's time to introduce the starting five for your Plainview Panthers. At shooting guard, number 16, Justice Rosenberg. At power forward, number 50, Grant Tombo. At the center position, number 6, Dave Zagirko. The other guard, number 1, Patrick Wells. The other forward, number 34, MP.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Drake, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly to once again take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, you cannot count out MP and the Panthers.
Hard to bet against MP with the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
Hey, the Bearcats are the cream of the crop when it comes to high school talent. They have talent, but we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MP. Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already, likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there he did just that.
Outside, Day. Coffin on the outside. That three off the mark. About a minute into this first quarter. Passes to MP. Zadirko. MP guarded by Marcita. MP with the rock. And now Wells. Three on the clock. Rosenberg with the bucket.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. And the shot goes in.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
Plainview on offense. 6-point game. Outside, Day. And around 2 minutes played here in the first. That shot missing. And here's MP on the outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
James Marcita for 3. That one misses. His third shot of the game. He's only made one of them.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MP and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MP is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back for this finals run.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Launches a 3. Marcita, no good.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3. Hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Wells, no good. Marcita with it. He's picked up by Wells. Dermanenko. That's good. And James Marcita picks up the dime.
Wave after wave, the Bearcats create so many paint problems for their opponents. They've surfed those waves all the way to this championship game.
Now here's MP. 8 points for him. Jish to Tombo. And a miss there on the triple.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
He gets that one to fall.
Vlad, the conductor, he knows his team so well, swiftly delivering the ball there.
And now Wells. From past the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Pass to Rosenberg. Now Wells. From deep, Grant Tombo. And another 3 for Plainview.
He may not be the biggest, but that's a call and response 3 from Grant Tombo. Quickly getting to a spot on the floor, doing damage from deep.
Outside, Day. Bishop with it. Now Marcita. Lets it go from the wing. MP grabs the miss.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Here's Day from downtown. Lets it go from deep. And he sinks it as the clock hits 0.
Wow, tremendous poise to get off that shot.
Well, you've got to have an even temperature to make that kind of play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Second quarter of the Illinois State Championship getting underway. North Beverly trailing here. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Nice dish right there by MP. Scouts in the audience are going to love that one.
Left side, Chu. Off the mark there with the 3. And here are the Panthers. On the wing, Eric Dillard. From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
And that's the kind of confidence and scrappiness that scouts love seeing. MP knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Swings it to Splitter. And Cawthon. Johnny Chu, now covered by MP. Back to Cawthon. Outside, Chu. Beyond the arc. Krachupsi pulls it in.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview. Solid jump shot, but misses a baffling amount of these.
They'll have a few head scratchers each game, Danny.
That's how you finish the fast break.
Absolutely. No risky shots. Just lay it in the hole.
Lee, covered by Little. Dishes to Chu. Back to Lee. And he can't stop the run as he misses. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Plainview Panthers will retain possession. And the Panthers call time here. So both teams.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
So it's Plainview now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. MP out to Wells. This one for 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 of 7 shooting and looking for more. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
And it's MP missing. Day with it. He's got 5. Back to Dermanenko. Pass to Day. Shot clock at 6. Cawthon sets the screen. North Beverly no good on that one either. MP right side. And the dunk by MP.
Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP. The timing, the instincts, that's terrific defense from MP.
To the inside, here's Adirko, and it's rebounded by Bishop. Outside, Day. Here's Marcita. Not gonna go that time. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. It's the Panthers opening a huge gap, and we'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview on offense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. The shot by Zadirko, no good. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Day. And now Marceta. And that one comes off the assist by Javar Day.
Entering unfair territory. Marceta already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is in full display right now.
From 15 feet out, connects. The jumper drops.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
And they double up MP. Wells. Back to MP. Wells outside. MP He's guarded by Dermonenko. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
Tremendous low post defense. Head up, ready to react with an eye on his man and the ball the entire time.
If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the third. Zadirko, and he drops it in from the low post.
Zadirko doubles down there on the interior for some hard-earned points.
Pass to Day. Cawthon with it. And now here's Marcita, guarded by Wells. 11 feet out. No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. Right wing. And here's Dave Zadirko from the arc. North Beverly pulls it in.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois state history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Now here's MP. 13 points so far. From beyond the arc. And no good. A challenging stretch for North Beverly here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Dermonenko outside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on MP.
When you watch Marcina on the floor, the size he has at the 3 spot jumps out to you because he just looks like an NBA player.
MP with the rock. Now Marcita defending. MP up top. Pass over to Dillard. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP up to 5 assists now in the contest. Doing a great job involving his team.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. Now here's Splitter. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. MP high post. A rebound by Marcita. Dermonenko outside. Splitter outside. And it's Vlad Dermonenko penetrating. Can't connect from short range. From deep, it's MP. And Vlad Dermonenko pulls it down. Bishop with the screen. Dishes to Marcita.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Now Dillard. From deep, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
North Beverly no good on that one either. Dillard, down low, Little, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, you love how Little tries to just dominate the inside. He's bullying people and wants to own the paint.
To the left wing. Back to Chu. Splitter. Pass to Leftos. No good there with the triple.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Now here's Gibson. And MP gets it to go.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Timeout called by the Bearcats. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Dave Zadirko, Grant Tomo, Justice Rosenberg, Patrick Wells. Substitutions for the Bearcats.
Over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Day. 5 to shoot. Passes to Coffin. North Beverly no good on that one either.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's MP. Wells comes through.
Wow. Such poise by Wells. One eye on the clock, one on the rim. Cash.
Outside, Day. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Now covered by MP.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Outstanding work. Get your hand in there and come out with a steal.
Mark Little, Al Pachumsi, Taz Gibson.
And here's Dermonenko from the high post. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in.
North Beverly has tools at every level. And when Dermonenko hits mid-range shots, it's confounding to try to stop their team.
MP, no good. Now Dermonenko. Bishop with the screen. Back to Marcita. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jafar Day for 3. It's rebounded by Plainview.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And the layup falls.
2 points, Jafar Day.
And stolen by Marcita. And so they foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between these two.
Maybe that could be it. That's about the only explanation that I've got. And even then, it's not a really good one.
Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out. And they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I told you we were going to get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know, I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real. I never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team. And you talking about you got to graduate first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was going to say that.
All right, so you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Hey, Dan. You've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? I mean, guys like our monster, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit just more.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you been doing it since a kid.
Hey. Yeah, everything good?
That.
Okay, I gotta take care of this. Excuse me, sorry.
That had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Mm-hmm. Understood. No gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Fired up.
Fantastic. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP. Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sport Monatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comment that MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
Any thoughts?
I feel like he sounds silly, like he don't know what he's talking about. If I haven't won against any real competition, how are we undefeated heading into the finals? I'm beating the same teams that he's beating, but for me, I guess it doesn't count. You know, how am I overrated when I'm averaging more points than him? Why is our offense averaging more points than any team in this tournament? Why have I won championships on every level of competition that I've faced? Club, league, state, and now FIBA.
Well, in all fairness, you haven't won a FIBA championship yet. He is on the cusp of a second.
That's fine. I've been in school the past few years. But I'm here now, though, and I'm the best player in this tournament. The numbers show it, the tape show it. He can do all that talking that he's doing running his mouth, but I'm going to let my game do the talking for me.
Well, fair enough.
Yo, I ain't done talking yet.
Please, continue.
We're going to win tomorrow. We're bringing the gold home to the States where it belongs. Guaranteed. Let's go, y'all.
Good evening, everyone, from Depression, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Izan Almansa. The 6'10 forward has been nothing short of sensational.
He's proven he's the real deal. I mean, Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, either side seems worried.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Brent Barry and Craig Anthony. Checking out now how the U.S. will start the game. George and Fielder are the backcourt pair. The leader of this team, MP, he's at the 3. Then rounding out the front court, it's Babb at the 4 and Barton at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almansa at the 4, and Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Now USA with it, 4-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
Pass to Hansen. Back to MP. Trying his luck from deep. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. Lopez outside. And here's Lucas. Covered by MP. Lucas. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And the one advantage that Spain has enjoyed all tournament long, we've seen it play out, is the sheer size that they have on their roster.
They still have that edge over the U.S., but it's a lot closer than some of their earlier matchups. And USA making a change here. Spain trails by 6. Shoots. Campbell grabs the board. Now USA with it. Here's MP. Ceballos with the rebound. Calderon in the corner. This one for 3. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And even though, Brent, Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Well, since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
The three from MP. Bring it up for MP. A three.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Calderon. MP passes to Babb. Back to MP. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for USA.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Ceballos against MP. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the three with the best of them. And what a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. All he seems to have done is light a fire under MP, and he is torching him right now.
There's Ceballos, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And so important here for Ceballos in his development. He needs to keep taking and making these jumpers.
The three from MP. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Calderon, no good.
And for all of the concerns and all of the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for the U.S., those things have been put to bed.
And a lot of folks have viewed this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performances he's had.
Off target from outside. USA leading by 13. And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Ceballos kicks to Garcia. Some nice passing here by Spain. Ceballos gets the bucket. Ceballos has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, shooting range is one of the things Ceballos is trying to add to his game. That's well done.
And here's MP for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From about 19 feet, Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Pass to Ceballos. Lets it go from deep. And Spain hits again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's MP. Here's Coleman. And here's MP for 3. No can do. Misses for the 6th time in 15 shots from the floor. Here he goes. And that one drops for him. Ceballos has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, really overcoming the close defense there. Ceballos using his strength to get that shot through.
And here's MP for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. USA leads by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
George finds MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got the first points to start out the third quarter for USA. Here's Aguirre. Offensive rebound. True on the 14-footer. Aguirre's got his second basket.
So many ways that Aguirre can beat you. That's just one of them there.
Shoots a three. MP, no good. And it's Lucas with the ball for Spain. They trail by 11. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Spain shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Lucas.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
And Barton throws it down.
Well, Barton not shy about throwing his weight around on the glass. Excellent rebound there.
Spain trails by 11. Lopez outside. To the inside. Almanza. And he does.